In a vast and vibrant jungle, there lived a mighty lion named Leo. He was the king of the jungle, respected by all animals for his strength and wisdom. One day, while patrolling his territory, Leo heard a desperate cry for help. Following the sound, he came across a small mouse named Mimi, trapped under a fallen branch. Mimi was trembling with fear, her tiny paws struggling to lift the heavy branch. Leo, with his powerful paws, easily lifted the branch and set Mimi free. "Thank you, King Leo," Mimi squeaked, her eyes wide with gratitude. "I thought I was going to be stuck there forever." Leo smiled kindly. "You're welcome, little one. Be more careful next time." Mimi nodded vigorously. "I will, King Leo, and if you ever need my help, I'll be there for you." Leo chuckled at the thought of a tiny mouse helping him, but he appreciated Mimi's gratitude. "Thank you, Mimi. I'll remember that." Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Life in the jungle went on as usual. One hot afternoon, while Leo was resting under the shade of a big tree, he heard the sound of footsteps. Opening his eyes, he saw a group of hunters approaching, carrying ropes and nets. Before Leo could react, the hunters had thrown a net over him. He roared and thrashed, but the net was strong and held him tight. The hunters started pulling him towards their truck. In the distance, Mimi heard Leo's roars. She ran as fast as her tiny legs could carry her and soon saw the terrible scene. Without a moment's hesitation, she scampered up a tree and chewed through the ropes binding the net. The net loosened, and with a mighty roar, Leo broke free. The hunters, startled and afraid, fled the scene. Leo stood tall, shaking off the remnants of the net, and looked down to see Mimi beside him. "You saved me, little one," Leo said, his voice filled with amazement and gratitude. Mimi smiled up at him. "I told you I would help you if you ever needed it." Leo lowered his head in respect. "You did, and you kept your promise. Thank you, Mimi. I owe you my freedom." From that day on, Leo and Mimi became the best of friends. The other animals of the jungle marveled at their unlikely friendship, but they understood the true bond of gratitude and loyalty that connected the king of the jungle and the tiny mouse. And so, the story of Leo and Mimi became a legend, teaching all who heard it that no act of kindness is ever too small, and even the mightiest can sometimes need the help of the tiniest.